We're going to lab 10. In this lab, let us get into the wall of file permissions. Already we know that you have permissions like read, write, execute, but there are some other special permissions that a file owner can attach to a particular file in Linux. So let's get to it. Let's discuss some of them in this lab. So again, I'm in my system, and as a user root, for instance, I want to create a new file, put some contents there, and then now let us check the extra permissions on that file to see what we get. So let us start by creating a new file soon. Echo, trying to put some information in the file. This is form. So that's the information I'm putting into the file, and I want to call that file play.txt. And so that file has been created into ls. You will see that play.txt right here have been created. Okay, so let us check the extra permissions on that file to see ls atr play txt. Right there, you can see that the file has no extra permission. Now, let us try to add first extra permission, which will only allow extra content to be added to the file, that is to append onto the file, and nothing reduces or can be removed. Only append can work. So in that case, we're going to use the plus A. And so in this particular notion, it says sudo change attribute. We want to be able to append to this file only. The file cannot be deleted. You can only append to the file. So let's say they can play.txt. And of course, that is added if you do again, uh, uh, that you see that append now is part of that file. So let us try to test. Let us try first of all by trying to delete the file. Sorry, trying to overwrite the file with some other thing. Let us just try to change the information on the file. Let us start with that. So if we sudo echo, remember that what was in the file is this is fun, and so I'm going to echo something else. Today is Sunday. Okay, uh, still to that file. Okay, txt, try to change the content of that file, and I get the permission not operation not permitted. Now, what about me trying to add something onto the file, for instance? Or let us try first of all removing the file from the system totally. So we're going to sudo and what are we removing? That file txt, and we have operation not permitted sign as well. Let us try to append something now to the file. Again, I'm going to append. Remember, the information here was today, this is form, and I'm trying to append today is Sunday. And of course, to append, that's now. And then it goes. And if we open that file and let us take a look at it, for instance, if I say v txt, you say you have today, this is form, today is Sunday, so it works. It thinks that is the content of the file again. Okay, one extra step, let us try now to make the file, let us first of all remove the append permission to the file. So we can do that using change attribute again. This time it's negative A at 60. And I think that has been removed. So if we do S list attribute and then we say play txt, you see that no other permission again is attributed to that file. Now let us add a new immutable permission. This immutable makes the file unchangeable. You can't change it, you can't delete, you can't do anything. So let us do that. So, change attribute add immutability, play the txt. And now, if we look at that permission again, and we see that there is an immutable aspect to it. Now, let us try to remove the file, just as we did before. I'll just circle back. Yeah, you see, you can't remove the file. Let's try to append. Just try to circle back to what we've done before. I want to append that again to it. You can't append. Let's try to change the content of the file entirely without trying to append. Yes, today is Sunday. It cannot be done. So as we can see, we can do that. Let us now try to move the file from where it is. Oh, let me say change the name of the file. Sorry. Let us say changing that name play.txt to, let us say, task.txt. Does that work as well? You can't do that as well. What if we want to use higher privileges to do that? Like using sudo, you do that. You can't do that as well. Uh, what about adding special links to the file? Special links to the file. TXT to add some special links to the file. To let's try to link it to another file called some file txt. We can't have such file again, and then let us try to maybe link it up to let us try to create a symbolic link in this case. Linking yes. Whether we had a file in the last lab. So that file was control txt. Okay, so that works in this case. So you can only do a symbolic link in this case, and can't do much more than that because of the attributes. Again, immutability of file. So it is not. So that because of that immutability, I think let us change that now. Attribute play txt and of course if you do that, I think that's picture number. So right here we see that we can if you own a file, even though it has special permissions on it, like the SUID or the SGID, you can still go ahead to add special permissions so that other users should not be able to delete the file or change the content of the file. Quite a few, and as well, other users should be able only to add to the file, and that is that. Thank you again for this lab. See you the next one.